I like to hit a sauna before a workout. I like to hit a sauna after a workout. Which one is better? Let's break it down. Let's look at some research, but let's also look at the practical use and what you are trying to accomplish, all right? So let's dive in. I wanna make sure you hit that red subscribe button, then hit that bell icon as well. And then after this video, there's a special link and a discount down below for Kettle and Fire bone broth. Check these guys out. They are one of the original sponsors on my channel way back when, like 3-4 years ago. So they've been on this channel forever, and they are such an awesome bone broth, utilizing apple cider vinegar within their bone broth, so it's super high quality. And also, you get a special discount if you use that link that is down below in the description, along with that code that's in the description. So special discount just for people that are watching my videos. So check out Kettle and Fire bone broth down below in the description. But first, let's educate ourselves a little bit on the sauna. Okay. So I'm gonna dive right in because you probably know some of the benefits of a sauna, and if you don't, I'll link out to some of the videos that I've done on saunas down below, all right? So using a sauna pre-workout comes with its own set of benefits. Okay, for one, a regular dry sauna, not an infrared. So a regular dry sauna before a workout is going to trigger the production of what is called dynorphin. What dynorphin is actually an opioid, believe it or not. It's kind of weird. Okay, now when this endorphin, or this dynorphin, excuse me, is produced, it does a weird thing. It creates a state of dysphoria. It actually makes you feel kind of discombobulated and kind of the opposite of what endorphins do. It's a little bit weird, but your body is always trying to find homeostasis, right? So the goal within your body is to say, let's counterbalance this and let's try to improve levels of endorphins. So normally when you work out, it takes you hours to get that endorphin rush, and usually you don't feel it till after your workout. Utilizing a sauna gets you there a little bit quicker, a lot quicker. Okay, we're talking like 20 minutes and you're gonna have that improvement, or I should say increase in dynorphin and the counterbalance of the endorphins. So then what happens when you get out of the sauna, the dynorphin levels come down, but the endorphins stay high. So that way you get a little bit of the potential pain relief, you get some of that mobility that comes with that, but you also just get your head in the game. Okay, so you could use a sauna pre-workout if you just have a hard time getting going. Maybe it takes you 20 minutes of warming up before you feel like you're actually in the groove and able to push some heavy weight. Personally, that is kind of me. I used to be the kind of guy that could just jump right into a workout like cold turkey and just like start trap bar deadlifting. If I did that now, my leg would end up in Santa Cruz and my hips would end up in New York. Like I just explode, okay? My body was too brittle for that. I have to warm up. It's just how it happens with age, right? But a sauna gets me there in like 10 minutes. And I can get there while just getting my head in the game. Okay, now additionally, as far as mobility and things like that go, yeah, you're gonna have an improvement in blood flow. And sometimes with given people, it all depends. Sometimes your peripheral vascular resistance is a little bit higher, which means you have a harder time pumping blood flow to your arms or to your legs. Sometimes it's normal, it's sometimes a genetic thing, and you can't really control it always. Now, a sauna is going to trigger that vasodilation that's going to allow you to get that blood flow moving a little bit more. Now, I'm going to come back to pre-workout in just a second. Let me jump over to some post-workout stuff because there's a lot of evidence showing how a post-workout sauna can work too. And in case you're getting the gist here, there's no right or wrong way. I'm just giving you different applications, okay? So you have to remember that using a sauna, as far as performance goes, is all about acclimating, getting your body adjusted to operating at higher heat. So it goes without saying that if you run outdoors in the heat and stuff like that, a sauna is going to help you acclimate to that. But let's push that aside. When it comes to recovery and when it comes to like getting the most out of your workout after the fact, well, if you increase your blood flow, you're going to have more fatty acid delivery, so you're going to have more recovery there. You're going to have more glucose delivery, so more glycogen restoration. You're going to be able to store carbohydrates from your post-workout a little bit easier. But you're also going to have more oxygen being delivered, which can stimulate recovery. Okay. But the funny thing is that actually works pre-workout too. Okay, so post-workout, those benefits work as far as recovery is concerned. Pre-workout, you actually get yourself mobilizing fats. So you potentially kickstart lipolysis, which means you're kickstarting the fat burning process. So one could argue that you get more of a fat burning effect out of your workout if you use a sauna for a little bit first. Additionally, it's also going to get your norepinephrine levels up first, which is going to mobilize fats and also catalyze them to get burned for fuel. Post-workout, you're going to deliver the nutrients and recover more, which means you'll be able to work out harder the next day. So 6 in one, half a dozen in the other. You just have to find where your issues lie, right? Now, there was a cool study that took a look at performance after a sauna. Check this out. This study was published in the Journal of Science and Medicine and Sport. 2 times per week, 30 minutes of a sauna for a few weeks. 2 times per week, 30 minutes, that's it, post-workout, okay? they found that there was an improvement in the time to exhaustion by 32% after running. So what that means is using a sauna for that short amount of time, a couple times per week, improved the performance by a third, the time to exhaustion. That's all showing after a workout. Okay, so yeah, I mean, maybe you actually literally get more performance if you're using your sauna after a workout. Okay, a lot of the stuff pre-workout is a little bit more anecdotal, a little bit more my experience, a little bit more like piecing things together with the research. You're in a slightly dehydrated state after a workout. Okay, you just naturally are. And then you go sit in a sauna and it's going to increase your temperature, which is going to make what blood you do have float to the capillaries and float to your skin, right? To cool you off. Well, this creates a decrease in blood volume, which triggers the kidneys to produce what's called EPO, which is used in like performance enhancers, right? Like that's a common thing to produce more red blood cells, produce more oxygen, carry more oxygen. So you actually get a pretty literal benefit there. I mean, that's legit stuff. So we definitely have that like long tail performance benefit that could help you out over the longer term. So it's like pre-workout is a little bit more of an acute, I need to get my head in the game workout. And if you had to choose which one to do, you know, I would probably lean a little bit more towards post. But if it's all about just getting your head in the game, it's a whole different ball game. Then you just want to, you know, get yourself warmed up first. And injury prevention, I would lean towards going first, right? Now, additionally, when you look at recovery, using a sauna post-workout is going to help stimulate the recovery because it's going to lessen some of the oxidative damage and it's going to lessen some of the oxidative stress that is slowing down recovery. Okay, it's also making it so protein synthesis stays really elevated and you can have a huge surge in growth hormone. Okay, we're talking like a 16x increase if you're using a sauna a lot, like 1 to 2 hours per day, which is unrealistic. Otherwise, you're still getting a nice boost like by 1.5 to 2x growth hormone right after a workout, even for like 20 or 30 minutes. So again, muscle building, I absolutely think that doing it post-workout is going to work best. Injury prevention, doing it pre. But then let's break this down for just a little bit more. What about infrared versus dry sauna? Okay, infrared, I would recommend almost exclusively using pre-workout. Okay, infrared is low temperature, so you're not getting the heat shock proteins. Okay, you're getting sort of an internal cooking, and it's going to heat you up inside and loosen you up better. So if it's for injury prevention and it's to loosen you up, yeah, you might want to go just infrared sauna, a lot cheaper, a lot easier to set up. But if you're going for really trying to get your head in the game and get the endorphins pre-workout, then you want a dry sauna. I can't really think of a practical application to use an infrared after a workout because it's not, I mean, you could say that it's inflammatory or anti-inflammatory, but I think more so you'd want to use a dry sauna. I would recommend utilizing red light therapy after a workout because that has some powerful anti-inflammatory effects. There's also different effects as far as photobiomodulation has on the energy systems within the body. But I'll do another video on that because red light therapy is a whole different ball game. So there you have it, the general breakdown of pre-workout versus post-workout and the different benefits. I will see you tomorrow.